really good. Yeah, it's really good. If you want me to be exact, that shit really good. I can hear. But I'm going live against this cat so you could get a feel of how he play. I'm about to play him right now. I just went live. Who that is that? Who that? Damn, I know that song. Who that is? Lil Wayne, yeah. Something about the that's the second song on the CD right there. Mahogany something. The mahogany something. Yeah, I know that damn song. That Lil Wayne album okay to me. It's straight to me. That's one of my favorite songs right there.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300
yeah, I'm glad you got that in my ear, man. That might give me a little motivation right here. You might have to do something now.
NFL, London, England.
I see, hey, boy, you see my sideline right now? Bo Jackson all on dancing right now.
Other in sport, as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the London Black Knights. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Yeah, they're just concerned. You can't blame them, E.
Here we go. 18 Gator, pilot, 64, weak.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Nobody. That ain't going to work against me.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I ain't impressed already.
Of 17 and a first down.
I'm not impressed already, man. I'm not just saying I'm not impressed already.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Get him.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Powers through.
Boy, you should have seen what Chris McCaffrey just did.
As he's inside the 40. 17 more yards. And 17 on the previous snap as well. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10.
I thought you had Chris McCaffrey on your team.
He'll drop to throw.
No, he got it.
Will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You know what I'm gonna do? Where's Devin White at? He think this shit here a game. Watch this here. I got something for his ass. He think that he gonna put that shit there.
As much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Man, damn, give me that love right there.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defense.
Take
The
a chance with
windows
this
that you
right
see
here.
open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Shit,
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. Their defense won the battle.
Hey, watch the slant.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
But they give me the pick. Hey, you looking at this shit?
Over there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the
I done
call
dropped 3
spot
fucking
on,
picks
how
back to
about the
back.
execution of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
I think I'm gonna stay in that defense right there.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the
yeah, he one of them. He one of them.
And 3 points.
Go.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, let's go ahead and break him, guys. You don't know.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Go ahead and
that
break
one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the carry, it's
damn, I ran into the back of my block.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah,
what's up, man? I'm playing your boy, Kid Stir.
He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
I can't hear
you. If you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
And your league, and my league. Damn, I messed that play up.
And
in my
maybe
league.
They want some extra time
I hit
to
the
talk
wrong
about
damn
this
person.
3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And logo. Hey, Charlie. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike, check. 59.
That's what he said, man.
Now Thomas to throw on 3rd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Now, this dude can get that shit on the first time, but he run that bullshit on me, and I damn dropped 3 picks in a row.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Oh, shit, I got the wrong defense.
By throwing an interception.
That's not what I want to be
defense in a really tough spot.
Got it.
58 to Mike. Check. Crouch. Show it up.
Check 52. Topper.
Pass it.
Shoot.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes
I'm playing them live now, Lim.
Not just his offseason,
in case you want to
the
watch
film
it.
study he's been doing during the week.
Shit,
because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Yo, they would not let me pick this ball up to save my life,
He doesn't care
dog.
at this point. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court.
Yo, this nigga make a fucking 60-something yard field goal. I know
every
something.
pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Nah, I got to beat this dude, Lim. I'm going to beat him for you, Lim, because he came so hard for you.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
And when you say he know how to find, and you say he know how to find you, right? And when you say you gave him directions and everything, how to find you, huh?
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
I agree you 3,000% on that.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Go. 8 reads.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will take
I just scored,
across for a Panthers touchdown. Ronald Jones.
Hey, you ain't watching the live on them?
And the Panthers have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches.
Hey, I tried to get Bane to play that Who That Nation game, man. He never hit me back.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
I beat him already in first and flight.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect. Nowhere to go.
Sack fumble. Dude, you ain't not going to have all day for that play right there, dog. That shit ain't going to work against me.
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from
That's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do, man. God damn, man. He got me on that one.
Set up better now for third down.
Go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 4. Buying time to his left.
No, buddy. You're not coming out that pocket with that running, dog.
Sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
The old league.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. The Panthers going to use the second timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Hey, Delta. Mike 22. Watch the flag.
What are you gonna learn about these boys right here? I got more speed. I got just as much speed on defense that he got on offense.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
I think
those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Bravo. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
They'll look to throw.
Man, how my guy? Man, come on, dude.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. All day.
They'll set up a throw.
Are you serious, man? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Zone for the touchdown. In for the score. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
I took myself out of position on that
one. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good.
Man, this dude
now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Man, that's the strength of my team. That's why I stayed.
This one up just shy of the 35-yard line.
That's just more my fault than anything. That ain't had nothing to do with goddamn. This shit just been broke down. That was on me. I should have picked that shit off.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a dump off here complete. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On first down, Thomas. That's caught by Howard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, it's Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Well, that dude shooting that Raymond, man.
Here's Thomas to throw on second down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Gardner.
He said he's crazy.
It's the Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his
That's
career.
the prime Raymond ain't got all crazy on him already.
A first down. So on the other side
of
the field
Raymond.
now, it's first
the way you shot that Raymond, man. Raymond just actually broadcast. He was like, who that nosy motherfucker?
Running right, Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On second down
Oh,
now.
shit. I didn't even
It's
see him.
Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Thomas. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, back to
yo, man, this game glitch when I was punting the damn ball.
Still
trying to be a decent
scoreboard. And it's
but
the
still, he wouldn't have had that. But I'm kind of glad he had
moved
like
down
that.
to an early advantage. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
On second down, this is Jackson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
You're trapped. Mike, check.
To throw on third down, Thomas. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
59 Mike, check, 59. Watch twist.
On first down, Thomas. He's going to rifle one deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that?
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. It's going the other way.
I got my quarterback, man.
Shot at the 32-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Man, this dude the most luckiest cat, dog. Every time I sack this dude, man, he get away with some shit,
just
man.
Keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Thank you. Let's go, Dante.
It's a foot race. 30. 10. 5.
Let's go, Dante.
Bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an
I'm sacking this dude quarterback. I'm sacking this dude quarterback. I can't get the fumbles and all kind of shit, dropping all kind of picks.
They're the receivers.
This shit's
They
crazy.
went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw here. Panthers.
Safe to say, I think this shit over now.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
make love to your
if
boy
you're a
now.
backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point safely through, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I don't know what the hell Saint Four had a hard time with this. Like, the shit that he doing, I mean, I don't see how Sandy Four couldn't adjust to this shit. That's true, too.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll drop the throw. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40.
Let's go, baby.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
No!
For the second week in
I didn't mean to do that.
The guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure
Fuck him up, juking for, and the block was picked up.
2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Comes to me, it's me.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
I don't know my goddamn.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then
I
come
had
up with just 3.
my guy picked up the block and I juke, anticipating my guy was going to make the block, and I juke right into the tackle, and my guy had him picked up the block. If I just would have been patient for like 1 more second, I would have had the outside, probably could have took that shit to the house. Let's play some man-to-man.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one. It's caught inside the 25.
No, I don't know how the fuck that dude. That's why I didn't run that damn defense.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Everyone, you got 4 down.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
Damn, I couldn't call no timeout.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now it's Jackson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Go.
They run again with Jackson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Thomas now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's up. He's checking crap. Now.
On the run, this is Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down.
Oh, I ran right into him.
This play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, man.
Now, this was a clear day in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, man, I need to calm something.
Back to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They go play action here on first down. And that'll wind up.
I'm about to have a heart attack if you'd have caught that.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to
out there. I don't care nothing about
that. You
that.
can expect more passes like that downfield.
Man, Deion 6 foot, man. Look how many inches wasn't he giving up on that 6 foot corner.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Not on this game, he ain't.
2nd and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Deion 6 foot on here. I know he ain't no damn taller than no Deion, but I got him just now.
His guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I said, I know Nico Harmon like 5'9", 5'10", some shit like that. That dude ain't tall.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
No,
drive.
hell
Two
no.
scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Yeah, I won't lie to you about nothing like that. I know Mecole Hardman ain't taller than Deion.
With your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used,
I'm
they
just
come
trying to
into
get out
play
this
for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Got some room at the 30.
But that damn Steve Atwater fast as shit, dog. Ain't no damn way.
48 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
Oh, that's limb.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll go again to Jones. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Looking to throw. Thomas. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. touchdown, Panthers. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Whoa. Okay.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe...
let me get... I ain't gonna lie, but these linebackers over here are nasty,
get out
boy.
of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Good Lord, these motherfuckers don't miss tackles.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
It is, but I just gotta run one more play and it's over.
This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here we go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Again, it's Jones. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20.
It's over now.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a...
I gotta go pick him.